HeroQuest is alive and well in 2022, and I have a couple updates for you. Since my previous update video, Avalon Hill has given us a couple things. While it's not the most exciting news ever, I still should update you about it. The first of these was a promotional video for Kellar's Keep in the same style as the other ones that we have seen. Avalon Hill first put out a tweet and then they later posted it on their YouTube channel. It is a dark hour. The king and his army are trapped within Kellar's Keep, under siege by Zargon's forces. Brave heroes are needed to traverse a forgotten and treacherous series of tunnels for any hope of rescue. Will you answer the call?
Deep under the mountain, the king of the realm and his devoted retinue are besieged, their meager supplies dwindling as quickly as their failing strength. They have taken refuge in Kellar's Keep and stand defiant in one final redoubt. For now they hold back Zargon's army, but they cannot resist forever. With each passing hour, the king and his guard inch closer to their deaths.
I'm really liking these videos that they're putting out, especially the kind of black and white style. It really fits with HeroQuest. And while people have had some complaints about the removal of the sword and sorcery aspect of the game, this style of video brings you closer to Grimdark if you look through like the old 40k manuals. There isn't too much more to say about this video. You can watch the full thing if you want to see it. Then, on January 25th, we were greeted by another tweet by Avalon Hill. Just like the other one, I originally saw this through Zargon. Grab your broadsword, ready your spells, and join us as we introduce the basic concepts of gameplay for the HeroQuest game system. And this is another video on the Hasbro Pulse channel.
Hey everyone, my name's Carlos, and I'm here to introduce you to HeroQuest, an epic dungeon crawling adventure from Avalon Hill. The dread legions of the evil sorcerer Zargon are amassing in the Borderlands. Mentor, guardian of Lortone, must gather a band of adventurers to take up arms and stop Zargon from gaining power. The quest is truly calling.
I was very impressed by the cinematography on this video, and I know it's just a couple camera angles and the lighting, but it's very well done. It probably does help that they have the resources of a giant company and not just a single person in their room, like me. And he goes through the basics of the game, which most of you would be aware of, but I still think this is a good step for Hasbro, especially once the niche audience that knew of this game originally gets through it all, and then it'll just be new people discovering the game, and videos like this will hopefully entice the younger generation that's more prone to watching YouTube videos rather than just looking through the rulebook, and it's just more resources to hopefully help them discover this great game.
The Barbarian, a warrior of great renown who dispatches foes with a broadsword. That's how they pronounce it.
I like how this guy made a reference to the original British commercial.
I'll use my broadsword.
When a hero reaches a door or new corridor, they may look into the new area.
Something that just caught my eye is that the guy put the door on sideways just so that the camera had a better view of it. Another two things that caught my eye is, firstly, they have a fog machine or something providing smoke effects. And secondly is that they haven't manipulated this copy in any way. You can tell because there's warping on the elf space, and that door is slightly warped as well, so they're being true to what the product is that you're going to get. And yes, the warping's fixable with hot water.
If there is none, the hero will draw a treasure card that may contain gold, items, or even wandering monsters.
One important thing with the treasure deck is make sure that it's well shuffled, because all the wandering monster cards start together, and if you don't shuffle it well enough, then there's just going to be a big stack of wandering monsters. I may or may not have almost run into that during my first game.
Zargon may activate every monster currently on the board, one at a time. Monsters may perform an action and move in any order, just as the heroes do.
That was a cool scene, but the zombie moved in between two spaces, and I'm pretty sure that's not allowed.
More HeroQuest game expansions are planned, which will be sold separately.
We know from PulseCon in 2021 that Frozen Horror is going to be the next one available. Just, I'm not sure a timeline of it. And on January 31st, they made a good update to the companion app. And this is Landscape View. This tweet here links to a blog post, so let's check it out. HeroQuest Companion App Update, Landscape Mode. Well met, adventurers. 2022 has gotten off to a chilly start for many, which means a lot of time spent inside playing games. And whether playing with friends, family, or solo, one of the most requested features we've seen for the HeroQuest Companion app is a landscape view. So our team got to work and made it happen. Once you've downloaded today's update, as you venture through dungeons and ancient keeps, you can turn your tablet or phone to the side to get a wider view that more accurately matches the size of the board. This means less time moving the screen around to see everything visible in the dungeon, and more time spent hacking away at Zargon's forces. To enable landscape view, simply tap the menu icon in the upper right corner of the app. This will take you to the setting menu, where you'll find a toggle switch titled Tablet Landscape, which you can see in the image below. Once the switch is turned on, you'll be able to rotate your device and the screen will shift in response so that you can quickly move from vertical to horizontal as needed. It's a cool feature. Here's that little slider they were talking about in the picture. We're very excited to see this update in the hands of our fans. Our favorite setup involves using a screencasting device to send the image on a phone to a nearby television or monitor. This way everyone can see the action as you pass the phone around the table. Take a look below at what you can expect to see in landscape mode. This looks really good and you can see a lot more of the board than before. And there's two more random pieces of news. The first is that somebody has spotted HeroQuest out in the wild at a retailer. This has probably been occurring, but I haven't seen many people posting about it, and it's good to see them in person in stores rather than just being online. And hopefully that means that people are going to be finding it, much like the original kids who found it in the 1990s. GameStop has the Commander of the Guardian Knights listed, but it's currently out of stock, and it says that it's exclusive for February 8th. These knights, there's something weird going on about them. Some people have been saying that for every 4 base games bought, there's only 1 knight that the retailer gets. At the same time, somehow, people on eBay have been able to purchase 10 of them and are selling them for high prices. But people still can't order it straight from retailers, and their pre-orders are sometimes getting cancelled. I get that the crowdfunding stock was limited to whoever bought into the crowdfunding campaign, but with these knights, even though they're exclusive, I still think they should maybe be more available. There we go. That's all the HeroQuest news that I have for you right now. If you want to see more HeroQuest content, click the video on screen now, and I will see you all in my next video. Goodbye.